Alrighty, brother. So, this is how we're going to win the Super Bowl. Okay? This is what we're going to be doing for the next 30 days, day in, day out, without fail. This is how we're going to reconnect to the missus. First things first. You need to start with the foundation. Okay? This is going to be your mindset, this is your presence, this is your set point, your thermostat. Okay? You have a lot of pain. You have a lot of pain in your system, you have a lot of pain in your nervous system, and that manifests itself every single time that you try to pursue or interact with your wife. The way that we deal with that, obviously, is through healing. Okay, this is where God comes in, and all is well. We have to let go of our resentment. Now, I already gave you the exercises on how you can do that, and that's going to be the cornerstone of every action that we take. Second thing, masculine presence. You have to be exactly where you are with her. You have to be safe within your own skin, completely grounded, mountain. Okay? Now, this is a very important distinction with the strategy that we're going to be implementing, because there's what you do, and then there's the energy with which you do it. There's two kinds of energy. There is being energy, and then there's doing energy. Okay? The reason why I did this is because being is detached from the outcome. That is trusting God, trusting the universe, that everything is going to be okay, that you are divinely safe and secure and enough. Doing is attached. I'm going to be flirting and I'm going to be, pursuing my wife because I really want this fucking thing. Oh my God, right? She's not the fucking cookie. Okay? Doing is attached. This is a very important distinction. I really want you to get that here. Now, next thing, we have the frame. The frame is how you are going to be approaching. This is your perspective and this is your energy. The perspective here is I am the man. There isn't a single fucking thing that she can say or do in this life that will change that. That is certainty in knowing what and who you are. Energy, the energy of abundance. There is enough. So, this is what we're going to be doing. First things first, we're going to be coughing. After we're done coughing, we're going to flirt and we're going to pursue. There's no game to this. There's no strategy you need to get online. This is just you being the guy who you were when you won her over. This is dating. This is the man that she fell in love with and that she married. Okay? When you do this, you're obviously going to get a response from her. Now, 9 times out of 10, probably because you're even watching this fucking video, the response is going to be to resist. It's going to be to shoot it down, to reject. Your number one job when she does that is to respond with love and strength, not react. Respond with love and strength. Now, what does this mean? Responding with love means acceptance. Love is acceptance. So you're looking beyond her rejection, beyond her resistance. You're seeing the little girl inside of her, okay? And you're loving and holding space for the little boy inside of you. Again, abundant energy. There's nothing wrong. And no matter what she does, you're still the man. Responding with strength. This is where you can't hurt me. You're not afraid of her. And you're not afraid of losing her either. One more important thing to note about responding with strength is that this is where the setting boundaries is so important. And this is where we enforce the boundaries, where we remind her that this is not how we interact with each other. This is why you want to set boundaries and establish them before the arguments, right? You want to do so before the argument so that you can remind her that you guys are operating in a new way of being, okay? And this is also where you correct her disrespectful behavior, right? This is where you actually have to have the balls to tell her to stop and that she cannot talk to you like that because you don't talk to her like that. This is also responding with strength. You're going to be here for a while. Okay, this is, excuse me, this is going to be quarter 1 through 3, probably. All right? So eventually, and here's the thing, you don't stop. This is important. You actually don't stop. Even if she rejected on Monday, on Tuesday, you're coming back at it because you want your woman and you love your woman. And that's just the way that it is. And that's who you fucking are. Okay? Now, eventually, what you're going to want to do is she's going to open. How she's going to open. You are going to... This is another really fucking important distinction here that you have to be aware of. That's why I'm telling you, because you are... excuse me. You are conscious enough to know the difference and know what I'm saying here, okay? You are going to be triggering her to open. This is very, very important. Masculinity is super triggering. Authenticity is super triggering. Being unapologetic about your wants and your desires and who you are, that is going to trigger her shadow. So she is going to fight like hell. So she probably will resist this part of it the most. This is why the most important thing that you can do when she finally cracks open and begins to share vulnerably is to stay in your heart and stay grounded and stay centered. You do not take anything that she says personally. You do not get defensive. You don't invalidate it. You don't interrupt her. You don't do any of those things when she is sharing her feelings vulnerably, because now there's a chink in the armor and she's ready to start opening up to you and receiving your leadership. That's what you want. When you get her to express her feelings, she's showing you what is in her heart. Now, it may hurt, but that is the best possible feedback that you can get, because now she's showing you what it is. And in this moment, and this finally happens, your number one job is to create safety. This is emotional safety. This is where every single one of her emotions is valid. You validate her experience and you become nothing. The masculine is just the void. It's just awareness in that moment. Let this just exist, and then this is where we create structure. This is where we can finally lead. When she's open, vulnerable, and she feels safe, you have influence. John Maxwell said that leadership is influence. Nothing more, nothing less. Now you have her, okay? You make a decision. Let me write this down. You make a decision moving forward that is in the best interest of the relationship. And that is what will create connection. Flirt and pursue. Whatever she responds with, whatever her reaction is, you respond with love and with strength. Keep doing this until she finally shares her authentic feelings vulnerably. You create safety, create structure, you make a decision based on mutually agreed upon values. Touchdown.